eating cold station, and one of them they were talking about fondue. I was like, what? What is this? Is this flour? What are you? Why?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Let me get a number 8. I'm talking to the Tristan.
Hey everybody, so I did the most awkward thing I think I've ever done at a kid's party. I doubt that it will be topped. So I am there as a character and I'm Spoder Boy. And the problem with Spider Guys, you can't see out of the lenses of the eyes great at all. It's real tough. But I get there and it starts out great. And the kid's super nice and him and his friends all want to go play in the backyard. And I was like, sure. And then the mom was like, hey Spider-Man, you can't go in the backyard because we've got dogs. And I was like, oh, I love dogs if that's the problem. And she goes, oh, no. Our dogs specifically hate Spider-Man. And I was like, that's a terrifying thing to know. So the rest of the party goes fine and I am getting ready to leave. But because I'm going outside and I can't see, they've got a front porch that I think has 3 steps. It has 2. And I take a step down and just whiff hard. I start falling like I've fallen out of an airplane. And when this happens, there are 3 dads outside drinking beer, and one of the dads sees me falling, and I've got a treasure chest in my hand, so I'm spinning because I don't want to impale myself or break the chest. And he, damsel in distress, one arm catches me. And because I've been watching Deadpool earlier that day, it took everything in my soul not to put my hand on his chest and go, Dad? But what I did actually say is, please don't tell MJ.
Get ready to die, boy.
Alright, what's good? Like, what's up?
Oh, all right. How about some real shit? How about that?
Wow, yeah, you know what? In my opinion, there's a distinct difference in the sound of a charging handle of a Scar Fortnite Nerf-sponsored Nerf gun and an actual 12 gauge that just racked an IRL slug.
We've been here before, boy. I don't need to explain.
Okay, your application looks good. Why do you want this job?
Just complete and total desperation. I owe tremendous debt to the U.S. government that I will probably not be able to pay off in my lifetime.
Okay, what would you say your strengths are?
I will do anything to survive.
Okay, and weaknesses?
Do you have 2 hours?
No.
Then I don't have enough time to tell you all of them.
Alright, well, being a manager, I actually get a lot of enjoyment off of seeing the desperation of others. It makes me feel powerful knowing that I can hire or fire anybody at any given time. And seeing that you are desperate and at your lowest point, I'm gonna hire you so that when you're working for me, I can just treat you like total trash. And you can't do anything about it because I'm the guy who decides if you're gonna live out on the streets or not.
So, I'm hired.
That's all you heard throughout that entire thing, but yes, you are.
Thank you so much. I own you now. You sure do.
So everyone in my family's been dead except for me and my little brother, and honestly, I'm feeling kind of left out because one of my uncles, a gun went off, a 30-06 went through his leg, made him bleed completely out. No blood pressure, no pulse. They pumped enough blood back into him to change his blood type for 3 weeks. On the way to the hospital, my grandma's panicking, and my uncle, trying to calm her down while he's bleeding to death, goes, "Don't worry, Mom, I'm not dying." She goes, "Yes, you are. You're just too stupid to know it." Not a great bedside manner. My grandma, that woman, died on the hospital table. They brought her back. My mom and dad have both died in front of each other and resuscitated each other, because that's true love. My mom had a surgery, and they were like, just to let you know, some people just go after this surgery. And my mom was in the shower, and she just dropped. No pulse, no breathing. My dad brings her back. My dad has a super bad seizure at one point. He hits the ground, and according to the ranch hand who had checked him, he's dead. My mom, being small and very aggressive and thinking that my dad's getting away with death to us part too early, pulled him up and slammed him against the ground, and it brought him back. So if people always ask me, why are you so happy? It's because the worst that could happen is death, and according to my family, not that bad.
Holy shit, it took me to get drunk to figure this out, but holy shit, I am my dad. No, I'm not talking about no weird-ass fucking barnyard Tennessee shit. Shut up. Don't make no fucking inbred jokes. But I've literally turned into the motherfucker. When I get out of bed, I go, oh, my back. The fuck kind of shit is that? When the fuck did I start doing that? Sometimes when I bend over to tie my shoe, why? Why do I do that? Sounds like a fucking leaf blower sucking in instead of blowing and trying to smoke a big-ass fucking Marlboro Red. I sound like a leaf blower that smokes cigarettes. Well, good. I bitch about shit that I never bitched about before. Hey, don't lean on my truck with your keys on your key ring. You gonna leave squiggly scratches. No, we ain't getting diesel from down there. I heard they put water in it. Now, goddamn, why'd you cut the grass so low? Well, good. Now it's gonna turn yellow. There's gonna be a tiny little sand dune freckle on our yard. Can't you do anything right?
Are we letting it go?
Well, you know, it's tradition to always throw back like the first catch, so I'm just gonna let him go home with his family. Be free!
I set a personal record on Christmas. I got my shopping done 3 weeks ahead of time. Yeah. I had all the presents back in my apartment. I was halfway through wrapping them, and I realized, damn, I used the wrong wrapping paper. The paper I used said happy birthday. I didn't want to waste it, so I just wrote Jesus on it.
Let me get a roast beef sandwich, but hold the beef because I don't like the violence. Let me get a roast beef sandwich, but hold the beef because I don't like the violence. So let me get a soft beef sandwich, please. Let me get I want a double milkshake, but hold the milk. Let me see. Y'all got American fries? Cause I don't want no French fry. And let me get a 10-piece mozzarella stick, but only put one stick in, no half a stick, please. Let me see. Let me get a pizza slider, but put some grip on, cause I don't want them sliding everywhere. Let me.
Friends hate clubs. They hate club music. They go, club music sucks, bro. And club music does kind of suck, but it's also like the most fun music of all time, right? Like club music is so fun. The DJ can say anything he wants in the beat, as long as he adds a beat drop, makes it all okay. Right? The beat can be like, women shouldn't vote. What? Get back to the kitchen, bitch. Beats are too fun, that's all I'm saying. When that beat drops, so does feminism, right? I'll prove it right now, I'll prove it. Man, if I called you a slut, that's terrible, you'd be like, fuck you, right? But if I was like, slut, you'd be like, well, I do get loose on occasion.
Seeing if people can sense that I'm looking at them, part 20.
Why are you behind me?
Dude.
Why are you behind me?
If you have 10 cookies and someone asks for 2, how many do you have?
10.
Okay, what if someone forcefully takes 2 cookies? Well, then what do you have?
10 and a dead body.
I'm not mad that my son is fat. I'm mad that he does fat shit. I'm mad because I got caught the other day. I had just finished eating. I was sitting in the driveway. I had just finished my food. I was doing so well. Here come my fat ass son outside. Mom, I said, what, Juicy? He dropped his voice like Monique and Precious. He said, I smell something. You know, my fat ass son climbed his ass in the car, looked around, took 2 crumbs off my shirt, rubbed them together, watched the crumbs fall, sniffed the air. My son looked right at me and said, Mom, was that an Italian beef extra dip with mozzarella cheese, mustard, and hot peppers on a Kaiser roll? I said, wait a minute. He said, was it cut in half? Now, wait a minute, you fat bastard. I want you to tell me how the fuck you can smell if a sandwich is cut in half. Who the fuck does your fat ass work for? CSI in the food division?
story time. So I got into an argument with my little brother Ryan, right? Oh, by the way, yesterday was my birthday, so last night I got fucking hammered. And this morning I had a hangover. And my brother Ryan comes up to me, he's like, why do you look like poop? I'm like, I'm not your fucking dad. I don't have to tell you why I look the way I do. Keep in mind, he watches my TikToks too, and he looks at me and he's like, is that why you wear that filter to cover your ugliness? Oh! And it's hard to explain because I have an audience that loves watching my videos with the filter and especially the tongue action. So Ryan, if you're watching this video, I am not ugly, okay? Oh my God!
Can you shut up?
This was an 80s hit. Someone grab her a towel. It's Come On Eileen. That's a classic, isn't it, Nige?
Oh, it is. It stayed on the charts for a while.